Hello and welcome to another video. So in this one we're back in the global Mazdas again, this time at Oran Park, so let's get straight into it. Well, that's not too bad for the banker, but hopefully we can improve on that. A little safety mid-corner lift there because of what happened last time. This has been a very good lap so far. Hopefully we can have a good final corner. Yeah, not great. I do struggle the most at the final corner, but this is going to be a very good lap. A very good lap. A 15.3. That's the best lap I've done so far, so I'm well happy with that. And let's see how the race goes. So as you can see then, that's good enough for pole position. So we'll see what we can do. The only problem is, this is the third pole position I've got. One of them, second place, got a poor start, and I went on to just cruise and win the race easy. The other one, second place, got a good start. Pole position's on the outside, which I don't like here, and I ended up crashing out at turn 1. So hopefully we can have a good race in this one, but let's see what happens.
The track temp is 27. The air temp is 26 Celsius. 10 laps. Okay mate, get ready. Go!
Second got a really good start there, which isn't good for us. As I said, this track's horrible for pole position. There's no way pole position should be on the outside. Just gonna let him go, yeah. I was always just gonna let him go at that point there. Make sure we survive turn 1. Pole position should not be on the outside there, in my opinion. I think you're better advantage being in second than you are first there.
Okay Phil, decent start. We can build something.
To get good from first you need a rocket start. From second you only need a half decent start, and you can still take advantage. But that guy's gone in front. Wasn't coping well with the cold tyres. You could see he was sliding about, so we've got that place back, which is good. Poor exit out of the final corner there though, and the car behind also got poor exit though, which helps. Try and dive up the inside there, I think, when that was never on. I was worried for a second then. We just touched that curve, which you don't want to do even when your tyres are warm, let alone when your tyres are cold. Poor final corner again, but luckily we slowed him up with our poor final corner.
That last lap was at 1:16.20. The guy behind has just done a 1:16.15.
We've locked up there though. We're about to lift off. But the car behind's really messed up. Don't know what happened to him. I was expecting him to be on my inside there coming down the straight. And instead he was off in the dust. It's not been a great first few laps for me here. I'm definitely better than this. Hopefully when I get in the groove I'll do well, because I was chasing this Darren down in the last race I did. I was chasing him down and I was gaining on him, so I know I've got more pace than he has. So we just need to start putting in the clean laps and showing that pace.
The gap behind is now 0.8. You're losing a tenth in sectors 2 and 3. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace.
Start to build a gap. Personally, I always find it easier when I've got someone to aim at and chase, even if they're quite a few seconds ahead. Oh, I see a big mistake there. I always prefer having someone to chase down, someone to focus on, than just being ahead. But we need to get our act together and act like we are chasing someone down. Really struggling on the final corner in this race though. It is probably my weakest corner on the track, but we need to sort that out.
Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace.
Much better.
Okay, Phil, don't let this guy distract you. You're now in the lead.
Poor final corner again, but look at that. We put in a good lap and we basically pulled a second on him in that one lap. As I said, I've definitely got the pace over these guys.
That's half distance.
But it's about keeping it clean.
That's the fastest lap of the race. That was 1:15.37.
15.37 in the race with no slipstream. Very happy with that sort of time. I'm enjoying this track this week, the flow of it, much better than the last couple of weeks.
You've just done a 1:15.69.
But when you are behind people, it's a very, very tough track to overtake at, I was finding. And obviously, it's a track on lap 1, very easy to get incidents in, so you have to be really careful. And also with cold tyres, this track is a nightmare because you touch any of the curbs on this track with cold tyres and the car just wants to spin, as you saw on lap 1 with that car in front of me. So easy to do that. But yeah, this might end up being the video, it might not, I don't know.
The gap behind is now 1.6 seconds.
Because strangely, the races I keep having, most of them, I've just run away and don't really race anyone, which obviously is nice, but not the greatest entertainment. Or the others are just crash out at turn 1, race ruined, race over, so again, not really entertaining to watch, other than maybe the first incident. So, you know, I might make this one the race. I might try and do a couple more to see if I can get a more exciting race. But obviously, it's good learning just doing laps like this at the front, dealing with the pressure. And obviously it's going to help my iRating go back up because it has been suffering a lot recently. Mostly because recently, as in the last couple of weeks, I either have a really good race or a crash out. So I'm either gaining a lot of iRating or losing a lot, not really getting much of that. You know, losing 10, gaining 10. I'm getting a lot of losing 80, gaining 80, so it's been difficult to look after my iRating. But obviously our iRating being a bit higher might get us more mid-pack, which might give us some better racing, which is obviously what we want. Yes, we want to win, we all love winning, but we want to have some good battles as well on track. And as you can see, my pace has really dropped now that I'm got clear ahead.
Stay focused. We can win this.
Like I said, it's sort of in this situation, it's hard to push because you don't really want to make a mistake. But I want to try and push enough to still be doing in the 15s really, but without pushing to where I'm going to maybe make an error. Just sort this final corner out a bit better. That was much better. I think my main issue, I just turn in a bit early for that final corner most of the time. See what lap time we did there, back to a 15.5, so that's the sort of lap times we want to be doing. Very happy, and few ropey laps, but very happy with the sort of race pace I've been managing here out in front. Oh, 1X, a little bit annoying. It'd have been nice to have a clean race, and there was no need for me to get that. It's a little bit of a sour note on the race, but obviously just doing races like this, it helps you gain confidence with the track, because it just means a little bit more than practice. So it's a good way to get. I do sometimes try and race against AI before doing races, just to try and get that race experience on a track that I've not done before. But to be honest, the only thing I found about that on this one was how difficult it is to overtake, especially when you don't get a good run out the final corner. But here we go, it's going to be the win. So pole to first,
Fantastic.
We'll take that. Great race that. Said we want some more exciting racing, but we want first place, so we'll take that. So I just want to say, great driving from this Fatima here when this guy spins, because if we just play it through, as you see he spins, I have to slow right up. I didn't brake, I just fully lifted where you normally accelerate in. And as you see, Fatima just braked instead of hitting me or trying to do any stupid move by sending it up the inside. They could see that I was slowed down by the car going off, and instead of doing anything stupid, they just braked, pulled behind me and got going again. So great driving there. And let's just see what happened when I made my mistake and locked up into turn 1, and I wondered where Fatima had gone behind me. So let's see what happened. As you see, just coming in, yeah. This is the incident that happened to me in my first race, being on the outside line from the start. As you can see, because as you see, this is where early I defended the inside. They've gone to the outside line. They've actually braked, which is probably the correct thing to do, but they're just way too far on the outside line. Maybe it would have been better just lifting and turning in and just filtering back in behind me. But as you see, just obviously being on this dodgy line just forces them wide here. And as soon as you touch that grass, it's just game over, unfortunately. So yeah, then to be fair, they nearly held it together. And actually, fair play. We said good driving to Fatima before, and good driving again for holding that. Very easy for, especially early on in the race, to have the car just go there. So great driving, but let's now go see the results. So let's check the results here then. So you see we were in split 3 there, 1.5k strength for field. So we want to be back to where we're mostly getting in split 2 and maybe split 1 when the strength for field isn't massively high. But this will help, plus 91 iRating, so changes like that, getting me back up to that 17, 18, 100 iRating mark, you know, 1.7, 1.8k, is what I want. Plus 0.08 safety rating, so that's good as well. And obviously a pole to first place. We did lose the lead. Oh no, see it's showing laps left, probably because of crossing the finish line ahead. But as I said, we did lose the lead temporarily to Maxfield, who actually, after their incident, I don't know if they had a bad rejoin or something maybe, but they finished 7 laps down. So give up on the race, unfortunately. So if you enjoyed that race, please feel free to like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But that's all for now, so I'll see you next time. Goodbye.